Here at the Om Banda New Earth Ashram, for compassion, strength, and the great silence, we employ the following mantra. The Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. And as you well may be aware, dear student, a mantra is a formula or charm used in Hindu invocations, usually consisting of the name of some deity or a short address to such a deity. But essentially, that's just the standard dictionary definition. But essentially, mantra is the science of sound, of understanding thought as energy, existence as vibration. So the sound, Om Banda.
A major.
Om Banda. Om Banda.
Pro.
Creates a vibration within your divine thorax. So as a charm, it comprises a definite formula set to an appropriate chant, a rhythmic wave of sound set in motion by its recitation, by its chanting, are held to produce certain given results, varying with each mantra. In fact, part of my spiritual journey involves mantra. All words have back of them the power of their sound, number and letters, and the ideas they express. But a mantra, in addition to the power of its separate words, has the vibratory force of the words combined in a certain rhythmic cadence which gives the characteristic effect, such as a full Kundalini awakening. So, we must speak of the Lord or the great law of divine love and recognize its embodiment both in the holy temple of nature and the holy temple of the human body, your genetic vehicle, which is your temple, your container of consciousness. This formula, this mantra, includes a recognition that all kingdoms of nature, from the elemental forces to man, must work in silence and harmony with the great law, which is the great law of divine love, which is what the entire multiverse is comprised of. Instead, we must recognize the law of divine love as opposing, as to its opposite, the vibrations of inharmony, of dissolution, of being involved in the digital matrix, your face stuck in your smartphone, just being part of the dissolving vibratory, the low vibrations that lead to destruction and inharmony. But here is a student at the Om Banda Ashram for compassion, strength, and higher harmonic vibrations. We are opposed to inharmony, disharmony. We are seeking to harmonize, because man has grown so far away from both nature and atonement, at one-ment with the great silence, that we can barely correlate with ourselves with what is necessary to awaken in ourselves thought vibrations. There's so much, in other words, there's so much audio garbage in our world, so much interference static from the digital matrix that is purposely trying to lower our vibrations and our consciousness, that we can't hear. We can't make the correlation between divine sounds. Amen. Om Mane Padme Om Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. These mantras, these sounds, divine sounds, have a vibration that correlates to divine sacred geometry. And we're creating sacred geometry within our divine thorax when we employ these mantras of sound, of potency and power. The great silence, the great temple of silence that we can enter into within our own beings is so important. It's a part of the soul's unfoldment. It must be studied and it must be understood as the laws are grasped by each individual. The more important steps can be taken. For even upon the physical plane, this law of silence is paramount. There is a great difference between being silent and entering the silence. For to the inner ear, there is no such thing in all creation as silence. Every living thing, from the least to the greatest, has its voice, its tone, and its vibratory motion. Everything is alive. Please hit the subscribe button, leave this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned for further information disseminations upon the science of sound and the science of mantra. Namaste, namaskaram.